Hello, everyone. Welcome to the start of the week. It is Monday, and it is awesome. And we're finally getting good weather in Minnesota. I know that Kirsten, who is in Arizona, is not agreeing with me. And Scott, who is up north on the northeast corridor, is probably agreeing with me. But welcome to This is About the Help Desk today. So, Kirsten, Scott.
Help desk is one of those things that I think a lot of people don't realize is available to them. And we actually work on sites. Pretty much anything that you need done, we can either do it ourselves or we will route it in the right direction to get it done for you. Basically, if you go to health.beyondindigo.com, you will get our help desk ticket service, which is a software, and that will provide you a way of typing out exactly what the issue is. You have plenty of space to write what your changes are or attach a document or just let us know what you would like changed. And it would be super helpful if you also include the link to where you want the change, but you don't have to. We can usually find it. But yeah, we're here to do updates for people who change out of employment, updating what your business homepage might want to say. If there's a COVID message that you would like to update because things are changing all the time, you can just let us know. It's much easier to go into that link and add your problem and situation there that we can help you with, rather than call, because basically we take you through the whole project. So you will have constant communication via the help desk on how we are handling your ticket and making sure that your ticket is seen all the way through. And oftentimes we communicate right back with you to let you know when this might be done. We generally work within a 24 to 72 hour range. Most small things can be done pretty quickly, but there are some projects that take a little bit longer. So we try to tell you exactly how long it will take us to do something. So that's it in a nutshell.
Which is great about how our help desk runs. Let's talk about help desks in general. Like pretty much every technology company has a help desk, right? And it's kind of a misnomer because you think there's some person with the desk with, the information sign over the top, sort of like in the airport when we were still traveling. You'd walk up to somebody, said information, and they're sitting there patiently, like help desk, right? So it's a name that kind of got taken in from an offline environment to an online environment, and now everybody kind of has this help desk scenario. And there's actually a really big world out there of technology. Like there is just specific technology and companies who've made technology to run help desk, right? So like we use Zendesk, which is a very common software out there. And help desk got started in the past because people just couldn't manage the flow of information coming at them. Like you needed, like you said, Kirsten, you needed what website and what's the issue and what's the problem and can you tell us all? And you guys at the help desk didn't need to be manning phones and trying to jot down information and figuring things out, and people didn't need to be on hold forever. So this help desk technology has emerged over the decades, not just the years. I mean, it's decades. Now, this can manage the flow. Now, I know times are confusing right now, and sometimes people just want to talk to you human. But in reality, the help desk works better if you just don't pick up the phone, but you use your keyboard instead. Because like Scott, when help texts come into Beyond Indigo, right, more than one person sees it, correct? What happens when it comes in?
Yeah, so it comes, the ticket will come in to the help desk, and any of the help desk technicians can see it and take the ticket and deal with the request. So if one person is out or if somebody's in a different time zone and they've already clocked out or haven't clocked in yet, somebody is going to see the ticket very soon after it's submitted, regardless. And then, we can work as a team to, allocate who deals with it and when, so it ends up being a very efficient process.
Yeah, because it gets to the right person with the right skill set to solve the issue on the help desk ticket, because there are specialists depending on what the issue is and how it gets fixed, and also levels of degrees of specialty. Is it an easy fix or is it like a hard fix? Might really depend on the skill set, right? And so I've always told people, don't send me your email or your website problems. Like, I may not see your email for a day or so. I mean, it depends on my volume of email, or call me, because you just don't get help as quickly, right? So there's that as well. But then it also keeps a history of the tickets. So then on our end, how does that help us, Kirsten, having that history of tickets?
Well, it helps in a number of ways. Probably most important for clients is that they're receiving communications back from us, so they kind of know what the status of the project is, and that's not getting lost anywhere. That's not a return phone call that got missed or an email that got deleted. It's like a project that's always running until it's done. And what's helpful for us is that we can at any point in time go in and look at what the last thing that happened was that may be the same issue all over again. And we can kind of do a CSI kind of thing with the ticket and figure out better what's happening, or, improve on what we're already doing to make the solution even better. If we know that there's been a consistent issue with something, we might be able to just use one of the other specialists to build a better solution to make sure it doesn't happen again. Something like, adding content to a certain place. Well, maybe we can make your tool a little bit more efficient so that the content can be added by you instead of us. It's really kind of great to look at the kind of communication that we've had over time with these projects. It really informs what we can do going forward, which is really cool.
That is really cool, because we're seeing trends, right? Like you said, which gives us ideas for future software development with the website that we use, or seeing maybe some patterns that are emerging, because Google never tells us anything. Facebook never tells us anything, right? I mean, I've actually had people come to me and say, so how do I get on the email list where Google tells you the updates that they're doing? And I'm like, those don't exist. Like, Google just doesn't say, hey, gang, we're making 5 updates today. Here they are, and this is what they're going to do. So sometimes you guys have caught trends of what's happening with Google or Facebook or other platforms where we're like, whoa, there is something going on, and we need to look at it, and you rope in other team members. And so we're extremely responsive then for clients' marketing efforts, because we're seeing trends in aggregate versus in a silo or a solo situation, right?
Right.
So that's important. Now, communication, I think, is super important during this time. I was telling you guys before we got online, customer service reps have really taken it in the shorts. A lot of companies have let their CSRs go. And so the communication between the client and the company has really become laborious and painful for a lot of companies. And we're not that way. Our communication is really tight, and we get back really quickly. So usually, Scott, what happens when somebody submits a ticket? Don't they get an email back right away, communication-wise?
Yes. Yeah. They once they submit a ticket, we usually turn it around very quickly and send an email directly back, either addressing the problem or letting you know that we've received it and letting you know what progress, like what steps are being taken to fix an issue or to make whatever updates are needed to the site. So when you submit a ticket, you're very quickly in direct communication with a person,
which is faster than a phone call, really.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because you can only talk to one person at a time on a phone call. you can see all the tickets come in all at once. Even like, I know you guys look when we're in meetings, it shows up in our Slack channel because our help desk is tied to our Slack. And so multiple people are seeing help desk tickets come in. So it's not just one person being the bottleneck, which is why help desk software was started in the first place, like I talked about. But it really increases that flow for communication because nobody likes the black hole. Like, did somebody get my email? When am I going to hear back? How often do I check my email flow? Did I miss it? Is it in my junk? Is it in my spam? Why isn't anybody getting back to me? And we're just all stressed out anyway. So to have good, clear communication helps reduce people's stress. And we certainly embrace that here at Beyond Indigo really, really closely. Now, our help desk is just for clients. So you have to be a Beyond Indigo client to use our help desk. So if you have any questions about our products and services, you need to go through our sales channel or email hello at beyondindigo.com. And somebody will get to you or fill out our form on our contact page. Because I know sometimes people ping you guys looking for information who aren't clients, and you're like, we'd love to help you, but again, we have to move you to another place, right?
Yep. We get all kinds of requests through the help desk, and there's actually really nothing wrong with that because we will find the right person.
Yeah.
So, we'll just route it along to the right person and make sure that your needs get addressed.
Well, it's awesome to have you guys there all the time. If you're our client and listening to this and you have some sort of thing that needs help or question or anything, these bright smiling faces are the other people. These are the people, well, two of the other people on the other end of that help desk ticket. You may not have seen them before unless you went and looked at our staff page. But these are the people who are typing back to you. So thank you so much, Kirsten and Scott, for keeping the help desk going. I mean, you guys watch it through holidays, you watch it through weekends. I mean, it's just not a Monday through I can't even say that, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 job at the help desk. It's a constant eye to the sky, so to speak, on that one. So thank you. And we'll talk to you guys later. See you.